the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. A big welcome back to my beautiful returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your beautiful comments. A big thank you to everyone who has recently commented for your chance to win a free reading. I will be posting the winner's name today, so please check your notifications and hit your notification bell if you have left me a comment or plan to leave me a comment under this video, so that I can enter you for a chance to win the free reading and so that I can notify you if you are chosen the winner. So if you're new to this channel, if you like tarot, please join us. Grab yourselves a cup of tea, get cozy, and we'll have a little chat because we're all friends when we gather at my table. And please be sure to drop your comment below because I would love to read for you. You can also check out my Etsy account, and that link is below for a personal reading if you feel called to. But please join us here. Subscribe to the Tarot Cottage. We would love to have you as a member of our soul family. And today's pick a card reading topic is all about the person on your mind. Will they reach out to you and will you be together? So this can be any scenario. It can be somebody in no contact. This could be a crush situation. But will this person reach out to you? Will they make contact? And will you be in a relationship? We have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1 here with the pink butterfly and the unfinished symphony card. Pile number 2 with the yellow butterfly and the here and now card. And pile number 3 with the happy, happy card and this multicolored butterfly. Whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there may be a message waiting from Spirit, and my timestamps are below. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1. Again, today we're talking about the person on your mind, and are they going to reach out to you? Are they going to make contact? And will you be together? Pile number 1. Hello everybody in pile number 1. You are drawn to the unfinished symphony card or to the little pink butterfly, and this is your reading. The unfinished symphony card, it talks about unfinished business, and each card here features an egg of potential. So there's potential with this person, and there is still more to be found out in this connection. There's still more information to be revealed, and you feel like it's not over. You feel like there needs to be something more that happens. So let's see what the potential is. Let's take a look here. So is this person going to reach out? Will you be together? What are the current feelings in this connection to start, please, Spirit? How does this person currently feel about pile number 1? And what is the future of this connection holding? We have this strength, Leo energy very present. It's testing our strength, this connection, and the potential here. It's testing our strength. What effort are we willing to put in to create solutions or to create victory here? We have the Emperor and the 6 of Wands. So your person could be acting super confident around you. They could be wearing masks around you, feigning confidence perhaps, when the truth is that you make them feel really insecure. Because they're really, really attracted to you. Super attracted to you. They could be the Leo here. And you know, sometimes Leos will put on a show of overconfidence because they are compensating for their own insecurity. And I'm a Leo, so I can say that. You have the Hierophant. We have the Ace of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. So this feels like for someone like there's so much potential here, and there's way too much overthinking going into the potential that exists in this connection, because there is so much potential here. There's a lot of attraction here as well. This person doesn't know if you feel the same way, though, with the 6 of Pentacles. They don't know if it's one-sided. And there's this feeling of wanting to communicate something or wanting to bring something to awareness. They may even be wanting to kind of ask you out because they feel like you are sort of perfect for them. But let's clarify this message. Their current feelings, are they going to reach out? You have the 8 of Wands. I do feel like this person, though, is really worried about how you're going to receive them if they do kind of step up and ask you out, if they do kind of come out of the woodworks and say, here I am. but there's a pressure building on them to communicate and to act upon the impulses that they feel towards you, to act upon the attraction that they feel, because they feel like the two of you could make beautiful music together. Please, Spirit. We have the Page of Swords. Now, you may have met this person in a school situation potentially, but they also keep tabs on you. They like to check in on you on the internet, for instance, on your social media if you have it. They're just sort of very aware of you. They like to watch you. They like what they see when they do watch you. We have the Nine of Swords again as backup deck with the Eight of Pentacles. This could also be the work connection associated with the school work. I kind of combine those two together. I do feel like this person is going to step up and create clarity here. I think they're going to reach out. I think they're going to call you or something. And I do feel like the two of you have the potential to enter into a relationship as well, which is really, really exciting. There is an internal conflict within you that's stopping you from being really expressive, I feel. It's like you're worried that it's going to... It's like the opportunity, especially if it's connected to the work realm, you're worried about it causing conflict within that position. And I feel like that's what holds this person back too. I feel like they're almost a little bit, they could hold a position of authority over you a little bit in that work realm potentially, because they're concerned about that. They're concerned about the conflict that bringing clarity to you will bring about. But there's too much thinking. It's like there's too much attraction. It's like they can't stop that. They can't stop the momentum. So I feel like they are going to bring clarity into the situation for you here with the Ace of Swords. They are, however, a little bit concerned about where you will want to take that clarity at the time. But I feel like they're going to bring forward some truth to you. They're almost anticipating a rejection, though. Can you clarify, please? Where is it going? But this could be the gateway to so much. And I will say, you know, like I said, this person is not afraid of commitment necessarily. I feel like their attraction to you is very, very strong. It obviously isn't going to go from attraction to commitment, but Spirit says that the two of you may form a relationship here. It is a doorway that's opening up. It's a doorway, and what the two of you do with that doorway will create the rest of your experience. But there's so much potential, and the doorway is opening. So now the onus turns to you, and your guides ask you, do you want this? Do you want to form a relationship with this person? Because it's possible. It's going to take practical steps to sort of get to commitment, for instance, here, but for someone watching, this could go into a commitment phase ultimately with time, of course, the passage of time. There's just enough momentum and potential to carry it that far, to carry it to the tens, which is beautiful. But we have to apply the practical steps to get there. We have to power through insecurities. We have to power through obstacles during the relationship, but ultimately this can lead to commitment. And I do feel like this person is going to reveal their truth to you. I don't feel like there's necessarily a separation here. I just feel like they have to reach out to express something to you. And I do feel like they're going to do that. We have here family. And we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant. As I said, this could go into a relationship and could form a very strong commitment. And we have growth. Over the course of time, though, you can see the toadstool. It's slow growth. It's slow moving energy because it's going to take time to transform it from the spark that it is into something really profound and solid. But that's where it could lead the two of you. So you will have a relationship. But we're starting and we're ending in strength. We started with strength. We're ending on strength because that's what it's going to take to power through and to take a leap of faith here from your person. But they're all twisted up inside too. Look at all the snakes, all twisted up inside. But that pressure is mounting to express something to you. It's the attraction that's sort of sparking everything, but it looks like it could lead into a very solid commitment. So yes for you, pile number 1. The future of this connection, please, for pile number 1. We have here birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. And the art of life, it says, do not hold back. Be bold in your skin and let love dance in sight. So there are concerns that this person has, and you could probably share some of these concerns because there is a truth that breaks through that other people might have an opinion on this situation because of where it forms or how it forms. You don't have to adopt the opinions of other people. Everybody has one, and if they have time to express their opinion to you, that means they're not focused on their own journey, so it can be ignored. So Spirit says to ignore the opinions of other people, ignore the naysayers, including some of the naysaying that you may provide the situation, because there's so much potential here for a lot of growth and again, commitments and relationship. And yes, this person will express that to you, express some sort of interest in you or reach out to you in some way. Let's get a charm bowl for pile number 1, please. How does this person feel right this moment for pile number? Whoa, we've got a bunch that just flopped out of the bowl. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Death energy, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So we've got a bunch of people on horseback. This Knight of Pentacles is reversed. I feel like this person might like express something to you like soon because it feels very imminent. But they're feeling a little bit vulnerable because they're worried about, it's like I just heard the powers that be. They're worried about the powers that be. It's like they're worried about other people, perhaps in the work realm or someone who has authority over us weighing their opinion down on the situation. But there's this beautiful energy of rebirth, taking this to a different level. And the two of you doing this collaboratively together, kind of taking that leap of faith in this environment together. So a strong emphasis on work and school environments here. We have the Chariot, we have the bicycle, and we also have the Two of Swords. And I think about children when I see this bicycle. I think about decisions we made when we were younger as well. But I also feel like there could be children involved. For instance, the Divine Masculine here could be a father. So please take that as it resonates. We have you, and we have happy. We have a phone. So call, someone's going to be called. We have the Two of Swords. This is talking about somebody with a little bit of an inability to commit right now, a little bit of a blocked heart chakra because they're unsure of how they're going to be received. We have the yin yang, and we have the temptation of the mermaid. So you tempt them through their attraction towards you. All right, pile 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonates with you. And if it did, please drop me that comment below so that I can enter you in for that free reading. Your links are below for Instagram as well and for Etsy if you are drawn to a personal reading. But I really just hope that you come back here for another visit at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, pile number 2. You were drawn to the yellow butterfly and to the Here and Now card, and this is your reading. The person on your mind, will they reach out to you? Will they call you? Will you be together? What's the future of this connection? The Here and Now card talks about the present moment and the challenges that we face in the present moment, how we have to sort of eliminate our reflections on the past and our projections of the future so that we can take advantage of opportunities that are here and now and not let fear sort of hold us back. So let's see about the current energies in this connection at this time, and what does the future hold? Will they reach out to you? Will you be together? So there's a lot of potential presently in the here and now. We have the Queen of Swords. Will they reach out to you? Will you be together? You have the Moon. I feel like there's a patience energy here that's kind of waning. It's like patience is waning. It's like this person has the opportunity. It's not going to last forever. That's the thing, is the present moment is only present for such a short period of time for us to work with. And that's why the Four of Wands is here in the center of your reading. I love that. Thank you, Spirit, because there's this emphasis on the here and now, and that's where the opportunity lies. I do feel like there's two people a part of this that are wearing masks in their environment in accordance to how they feel here. It's like they're not honoring their intuition and what the truth is. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Death energy. Back of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. There's the Impatience, and there's the Page of Wands. And I'm going to clarify that with a second deck here. Will they reach out and will you be together? You have the King of Cups. You could be an air sign. You could be a Gemini or an Aquarius or a Libra. We have the Three of Cups with the Four of Cups. And it almost feels like this is a friend situation. You're wondering if this person's going to actually express something to you, if they're going to reveal something to you. You have the Eight of Pentacles. This could have began in the work or school realm potentially, and there's a similarity to pile number 1 actually with this energy here. The issue comes is that sometimes your person gets the courage to be able to reach out and to express something to you in truth, and then sometimes that courage wanes and they don't have the confidence. They have an inability to commit to a pathway when it comes to you. Because sometimes they feel really encouraged and then sometimes they feel really helpless. They're really confused about how you feel. And I do feel like they're kind of waiting for a sign from you before they express something to you. Because sometimes they feel like they have to turn their back on their emotion because it overwhelms. You have the Eight of Cups. Back of the deck is the Knight or the King of Wands. And we have the Four of Pentacles. I will say this, the Divine Feminine seems to have the authority or the power over the situation at this moment, and there is a strong emphasis on her playing a huge role here in the opportunity at more in this connection. I do feel like there will be contact. I do feel like this person will reach out to you, but I think they're going to be really guarded, and I don't know that they're going to be able to take a leap of faith that they need to in that moment because they're not strong enough, or they're not confident enough, or they're not even secure enough in your position to be able to have that courage to take that leap of faith. So I do feel like there will be contact. The Ace of Cups is here. I feel like there will be this emotional new opportunity because it's followed by the Death, and you can see the doorway opening up into clarity. But there's hesitation from this person. I feel like there's hesitation from both of you because there is risk involved with being vulnerable, but that's how we ascend as a human being. That's how we evolve in every area of our life. If you never go for the job, you'll never get it. If you never ask the person out, you'll never have the relationship. If you never take the course, you'll never graduate. There's vulnerability in every step that we take. And in the same way, the two of you have to take advantage of this doorway that's opening up. And don't hesitate because the opportunity is there in the present. And it's actually here right this moment. But you can see with this Eight of Pentacles, there's trouble brewing here when you see that this coin purse has rips and tears. And this person doesn't know if they have the strength to power through. So they may need a little nudge from the Divine Feminine here. And I use words like Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine to speak about the energy. It has nothing to do with the gender, has everything to do with the energy involved. But they need a little boost. They need a little bit of help. I feel like there's going to be contact, but I feel like I feel like Divine Feminine's patience is waning. And I feel like even with that contact, there's going to be still uncertainty. You're not going to be fulfilled emotionally by that contact. It's not going to be satisfying enough. Because it's not going to be filled with the certainty and the confidence that's required to go charging down this pathway. And so Spirit's really adamant that they may need a little kick or a little boost to get going here. Can we clarify, please, the Death energy? What's coming in the future? And look what just came out. The Hanged Man, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Spirit says if you're going to wait for this person to really execute change in your connection, you might be waiting. And I feel like there is a really strong emotional investment here, or else you wouldn't be so frustrated with them and with the delays that they are contributing to. And so there's a certain amount of the necessity to surrender either to the delay and to the patience required for this person, or surrender to the necessity to speak our truth first. And here's the Chariot, going happily down a direction of their choosing with vigor and determination. And it's about making a decision. It's like you guys are both sort of at this juncture, at this moment, and somebody has to put the work in. So let's see what the future holds here. Will there be a relationship? Spirit says the doorway opens, but we have to walk through it. So we have the Four of Swords. The Page of Swords. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Back of the deck is the Ace of Cups. And we have the Two of Swords. So they say that the contact opens up. They reach out. There is contact, but the contact comes in very unsatisfying for the Divine Feminine. And so she has to then retreat into a reflection period about what to do about the information she's gathered, what to do about the opportunity, because this person is still operating from insecurity. And so it doesn't naturally flow into a relationship unless we sit on this egg, unless we take advantage of this opportunity and we don't remain passive. It can form into a full-fledged relationship here where the two of you can explore a new pathway opening up, but it's going to take somebody pushing back with strength. It's going to take somebody's strength to power through to really open up the possibilities. So I feel this person does reach out to you, which is beautiful news. But I feel like their insecurity stops them from being as vulnerable as they need to be. So they may need a space of vulnerability opened up for them. But they are really keen on you and they're really attracted to you. And I feel like it's mutual. I feel like you two are really, really attracted. And there's so much potential here with the Four of Wands. This can be a gateway to celebrations, not just a relationship, which it will begin as. You know, here with the Two of Cups that we just saw, it's gone now. But to celebrations and commitments for some as well. But there's this queen, the Queen of Swords, again, that air element, and she's a leader in truthfulness too. She isn't afraid to be like, okay, I'm going to tell the truth then. If no one else can do it, then I'm going to tell the truth. And this hopeful situation, this star energy, requires all of our emotions being brought to the surface. And it might have to be the Divine Feminine that has to throw herself on that sword. We have here, prosperity awaits us when we self-sacrifice, when we power through, we can have sweet results that await us, prosperity. But somebody has to take a leadership because this came out reversed. I don't think the masculine energy here is going to take on that leadership role here. And we have here, cracked open. It says, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. We have to crack open the opportunity. Be self-starters. And we have to open, because it feels like a friendship that wants to be more, or somebody that wants to be more than just an acquaintance, for instance. It says here, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. And back of the deck is the Golden Children. It says inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. And so you may have grown with this person. There's even potential for commitments for some as well if we're able to enter into the unknown and face everything that awaits us there, which is clarity and sunshine. And that's what Spirit wants us to kind of walk away from, is the fear of the unknown, because you'll just get more information. That's all. In the very worst of it, you'll just get more information in the unknown. But this person's really afraid that you won't find them good enough for you, or that they're not for everyone. Feature this connection, please. We have here the Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany and explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. They are encouraging. Our guides will never force us, but they do nudge us towards taking leaps of faith. And they encourage us to take advantage of opportunities here and now. And they encourage us to take advantage of hurdles that we can overcome, because we're communicating to the universe that nothing holds us back. And we have here, change beckons in this connection. The path is shifting and leading a new way. Do not be alarmed. Change beckons today. Don't be afraid of change is the big lesson that comes out of this. If this is a friendship situation, don't be afraid of losing, quote unquote, that friendship in lieu of a new beginning, because there's so much more gained there. Let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile 2. Advice for pile 2 in the bowl. How does this person feel about them right this moment in the bowl? King of Swords, the Sun. We have the Four of Pentacles. This person is really leading from a heart space of fear with this King of Swords reverse. And as I said, it's the Queen that's going to have to be forthright and telling in this situation, because their emotions sometimes overwhelm them. and they get a little bit of bitterness in their position, which makes them feel helpless, which stops them, fuels them with insecurity, and stops them from bringing their truth and their feelings to light. I do feel like there will be conversations had here. I feel like there's there's an opportunity for emotional starts, a doorway that's opening up. I do wonder though if it's going to be the Queen here that executes all of that change. We have the phone off the hook. We have the letter P and S and T and Q. We have here the curled shell, and I think about the High Priestess because it has this curled end, and there's no way of us knowing what's inside of there. And the same way, this person really holds their feelings close to their heart, but I feel like you do too. We have baby steps, and we have slow hands off. So if we wait for this person, we are going to be waiting. We have the Wheel of Fortune though, and we have October being significant with the pumpkin, and we have the yin yang. All right, pile 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonates with you, and if it did, I would love to hear your story in the comment section below, and I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, hit your notification bell, your like button, all of your buttons. It helps me to bring you guys more content. If you're interested in a personal reading, my Etsy link is listed below, but I do hope that you come back here for another visit at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, pile number 3, you are drawn to the multicolored butterfly or to the happy card, and this is your reading. Will the person on your mind reach out to you? Will they make contact? Will the two of you be together? The happy card is about the potential to be so happy. It's the number 26, which is asking us to put in effort towards our own happiness and taking advantage of opportunities that lay in front of us at this moment. But there's just a jovial, joy-filled, gratitude-fueled energy about this card that is really lovely. So let's see about this connection. Will this person reach out? Will the two of you be together? So will there be contact here? Will they reach out to you? Will they make their feelings known? And what is the future here? We have the Judgment, the Two of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the World, we have the Three of Swords. Back of the deck is the Page of Cups and the Seven of Wands. I'm going to clarify this as I go. Will they reach out? Will they be together? The Six of Swords. I feel like there is, it's like we can't move on, or there's like closure issues here potentially. Page of Pentacles. It's like someone in this connection feels their ability to find peace is determined upon somebody reaching out. Ace of Wands. The Empress. I feel like this person is going to contact you online. You have the Eight of Cups. I do feel like there's going to be an online contact that comes in from this person. We do have the Three of Swords and the Hanged Man. Whoops. Well, where I can put that there. What's interesting about the energy though is that it's like they can't seem to stop themselves from contact. It's like they feel the necessity for it so that they can have some sort of closure. But as I often say, it doesn't create that when they reach out to you, and there is a very strong message of communication coming in, but there is also, it's like, and it opens up the possibility of a doorway, but it's a resurgence of this person's flame towards you. It's like a spark that has been waning, but then all of a sudden it's like air hits it, information hits it, and boom, it just flares up a little bit, and the intensity of their attraction to you increases. I do feel like communication will maintain. I feel like it's not just going to be one sort of moment where they reach out to you. I feel like the two of you will begin a conversation that persists, maybe even over days or over a length of time. Because what we do see is that even though there is contact, there are still obstacles that get in the way of us actually being together and forming a relationship together. And it's because of their position. It's because of the divine masculine's position here. They've sort of surrendered to that position, and there's a lot of obstacles for them to overcome to be able to open up the possibility. So although they kind of reach out in this attempt to be able to close off the cycle, it flares up their attraction for you, and they really feel torn at that time about how to create change in the situation. There's a lot of confusion to clear up. And that's why they say that they reach out to you. There are limitations to what can happen at that time, though, however, because I do feel like there is an unsatisfying solution, or not even a satisfying solution that can be found in the future here. And I don't know that this will form into a full-fledged relationship after the point of contact, because there's sadness associated with it. The Three of Swords has come out multiple times. And this Page of Cups, it is indicating that this message is going to come up out of the blue unexpectedly for you, and how it could very well be this moment, even if it doesn't sort of evolve into a full-fledged relationship, it provides us opportunity for emotional resets. It does provide us the opportunity to plant new seeds, to close off a cycle, to power through. And so now this happy is a focus of our own internal happiness and how we're responsible for that happiness. And how this person as well on your mind is responsible for their own satisfaction in life. And if they want to create solutions, they're going to have to remove themselves from an unsatisfying position in their life. But they may not make that choice. And so there will be a delay in the two of you being together. And in some cases that it may not come to pass, that a relationship will form even after a contact opens up between the two of you. There will be communication. And with that communication, if you're not privy to their situation or to their dynamic, more information will be revealed to you at that time. And more information about you will be revealed to them, which just, it creates this upheaval of attraction towards you. This person could be a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn. We have the Queen of Swords. I feel like because of their inability, I do honestly, and I have to be honest, this person may want to maintain a relationship with you, but they may not be free to. And I don't know that that will serve you, or that will be satisfying enough for you. And so I see this Queen of Swords making some pretty firm boundaries, and speaking her truth at that time, getting things off of her chest at that time as well. And sometimes she says, I'm not really keen on that path, because there's this path of exploration, sexual exploration, concern with sexual matters opens up, and then we have this Ace of Swords, which is a reality, a transition, a grief associated with that path or that expectation coming in from your person. And so you may decide at that point that that's not for me. You may decide that is for you, and that will be your decision to make, because that's what tarot is all about, is here to give you tools of reflection so that you can reframe issues in your life and create solutions for yourself that make sense, and that bring about a more emotionally happy experience for you on this path that you're on in life. So you'll have a choice to make at that time. The Spirit says you may decide to cut yourself out of the equation, and they don't see it moving into a relationship at that point, but they do see contact opening, and they see communication opening up for the two of you. It's going to require someone in this situation changing directions, changing their opinion on things drastically in order to create solutions. And I do feel like someone here doesn't have the ability to commit. We have the Imagine, the Judgment. We started with Judgment. And we have we have back of the deck of the Time for a Nap, take time for a nap. And so this card is about a reflection period to sort of prepare ourselves. We judge ourselves, we judge our actions, and resolve to change things that are imbalanced so we can create new beginnings for ourselves. And so we're being encouraged by your guides to do just that, because no one else is responsible for our happiness. That egg of potential is always inside of us, ready to be hatched. We have to fuel our own happiness. And we have here, take time for a nap. And I feel like that is in accordance with what the expectations should be in the future of the connection, because I feel like there will be a holdup in any sort of relationship opening up, a true relationship that's brought into the light. I just saw the soulmates on the back of the deck, though. Enter this connection, please, for pile number 3. We have here, change beckons. The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. And there does seem to be sort of the sense of walking away at that point. And we have sunset. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sunlight burns. And a note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. So this may not move into a full-fledged romantic relationship for most here. But again, it does allow us to release and allows us to precipitate a brand new emotional reset for ourselves, which is always a positive movement, because Spirit always wants to see us in motion. Let's get a charm bowl for you, pile number 3. Advice for pile 3, please. What are their current feelings for pile 3 in the bowl at this moment? We have the Hanged Man, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Five of Cups reversed. Now the Five of Cups is a period of mourning that we enter into. We spend too much time reflecting in that period at times as well. In the reversal, though, it really speaks about someone who's seeking forgiveness or seeking, a hope returning. It's like somebody who wants to move on. So when this person moves forward with clarity, they're going to do it and I'm going to use a word like guise, because even if their intentions are foreclosure, that's not what they receive. They don't receive, in the interim, in the very beginning, they don't receive closure. Ultimately, it could close off the cycle, but it's a resurgence of their feelings for you once they bring forward their truth. But they are a little bit in this person's worried about being seen as a traitor if they head towards you. So I feel like there are attachments there. We have Divine, we have Leo, we have Virgo, and we have Scorpio. We also have baby feet, I think of children. We have the Divine Feminine with the Seahorse, and it's about surrender and not getting held up. So I do feel like the Queen here, the Divine Feminine, may make decisions. We have it was the cross reverse, so I think about Jesus on the cross. I think about Catholicism and Christianity. Again, it's reversal, so I feel like there's a victim mentality, and this person, I don't feel like there's necessarily a freedom for them to be able to explore. We have here the ambulance, someone seeking help, a hospital nursing connection, and we have the Minnie Mouse bow, I think of little girls, so children potentially with this person or for yourself. We also have the Nine of Swords, so someone who is overthinking and worrying a lot and ruminating, a lot of overthinking and like a lot of thoughts about the past returning consistently, which is why they feel like they need help to close off the cycle, because they can't seem to shake the habit that they've formed of thinking about you often. But that is what I have for you today, pile 3. I hope that it resonates, and if it did, please drop your comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win that free reading with me. And keep your eyes on the notification posts or on the community post. That's where I'll be notifying or announcing the winner, and I will be notifying the winner through the comments section. But I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I hope that you come back here for another visit at the Tarot Cottage.